I'm guessing we gotta go report back to whoever. What's wrong with her leg? Look at that, her leg's gone.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
I didn't realize that. Or is it bent to the knee? It's in the wall. I think it might be in the wall.
You want to hook up with Estelle Vincent and Neon. We'll talk later.
Welcome back, thank you. Oh, is this his room? It's not. I can steal creds from his room with no repercussions. Stop. Why does all the NPCs are trying to be inside of you? Every fucking time. Crick's interview, part 5, 6.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in comparison.
We'll have the whole
Beyond that,
settled systems on the
We
run
just have to wait
someday.
and see.
If you aren't willing to discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
As long as you
Why does the
fleet
Crimson
first,
Fleet need to make this
won't have any
mysterious
problems.
move that you're being so evasive about?
I know SysDef instructed you to draw this meeting out as long as possible. So let me sum this up. I intend to make sure that the Crimson Fleet becomes the United Colony's worst nightmare. And nothing, I mean nothing in this universe, will stop me from achieving that goal.
There are those that would disagree with you and claim this interview is grandstanding, or worse, a recruitment tool. After all, SSNN reaches every corner of the settled systems, and your aspirations could inspire the directionless to turn to the fleet.
You and the sheep that listen to your garbage can believe whatever the hell you want. You were so worried about what I had to say, you wouldn't have allowed yourself to be brought here.
So tell us about Jasper Cricks's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power, people that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits. Gale, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you
Captains
consider
handle most of the
extortion,
patrols
robbery, burglary,
with guns and
kidnapping,
rifles.
assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
Now that doesn't
No.
belong to you.
I consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones.
You don't cross the fleet without paying the price. Credits
Didn't realize that was
or blood.
bed. I just saved, right?
I was hoping you. Oh, your funeral.
They all are angry. Ugh. I didn't realize that was an actual item. Oh. I'm not gonna bother to read it.
I hope Hope you're not wasting time on small talk when there are jobs to run.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale.
Yep.
Huge changes.
Better get a move on
Crimson
before
Fleet
Dale
will soon
sees
be
you
a
slacking.
much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in comparison. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait and see.
If you aren't willing to discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation.
Where was the second one we found?
I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this mysterious move that you're being so evasive about?
I know Sistef instructed you to draw this meeting out as long as possible.
A lot of
So
us
let
in
me
the
sum
fleet
this up.
came out of the mud. We
I
cried
intend to
for
make
every
sure
breath,
that the
and it
Crimson
shows.
Fleet
Ah, where was the second
becomes
one?
humanity's
Shit.
worst nightmare. And nothing, I mean nothing in this universe will stop me from achieving that goal.
There are those that would disagree with you and claim this interview is grandstanding, or worse, a recruitment tool. After all, SSNN reaches every corner of the settled systems, and your aspirations could inspire the directionless to turn to the fleet.
You and the sheep that listen to your garbage can believe whatever the hell you want. You were so worried about what I had to say, you wouldn't have allowed yourself to be brought here.
Over here somewhere. Remember that. Right here.
So tell us about Jasper Crix's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power. People that followed my orders in an endless stream of credits. Gale, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you'd consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
You can get work from the boards.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gale. The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space on the cargo ships.
Turn against us, and
We're
you're
talking
dead.
millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space.
What's going on, Sarah? How you doing?
They sent ships after us.
Smuggling,
Lots of
stealing,
ships.
pirating. There's a
I
lot of
almost
ways
think
to
that
earn
they
some
enjoy
scratch.
starting the wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't cover all my bases. Made some stupid mistakes. One thing's for certain, though.
Yeah, right?
I was finally arrested and thrown into the lock. I had plenty to think about.
How many different types of aliens and still half a human silhouette? Alright, I believe, I have to go back and tell Akande what's going on. Move.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
No more tape recordings?
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Crick
seem to let
until he's
ghosts now.
satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job.
I got jumped by a
Me,
bounty hunter.
I came from nothing.
I still flash a
Everything
light.
I own, I've literally drawn blood
Ah.
to gain.
There's
That's
no
annoying.
need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Every
Lady, I got
captain
news
here
for
is
you.
I fuck mine up
After your
with
listeners
clippers,
think
so
I'm a
I wouldn't
hero,
even
the
be able
other
to do it
half
with
are
like
scared
scissors
out
or
of their
whatever.
goddamn minds, and they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something
We
else.
call UCC staff
No,
sharks.
that's
But
it.
to the fleet,
We're
they are
done.
just bait.
Is Mina seeing
Can
anyone
you guys
right
get her
now?
the hell out of here?
Patience.
Make sure she takes all the sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail,
If
there's
I
one
had
more
a
thing
burial
I would
crest,
like to say.
I'd run my own city.
Yes, of
Like
course.
billions.
What is it?
Except in
When
my
you
town.
broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or
Still, I have
manipulate my
nightmares
voice
about
to
that
change
job in
anything
Cheyenne.
I've said,
Was worth every
I will
credit
hunt
though.
you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I
I've
understand.
got what you need.
You have my word.
For the price. Looking to make quick work of your enemy? Plenty of merchandise to choose.
Let's see. Oh no. Damn it.
Kinetic, elect.
Let's see. I have a refined solstice I stole. A refined Grendel I stole. Modified shoddy I stole. A coachman I stole. Space suit, excuse me, let's see. Ammo costs so much money. Goodbye, spacesuit. I had that one for a long time. Alright, that's all I can do. Ah, but I have money for anyone, right? That's it. That's all. Bye.
Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Too many missions.
All right,
Not
make
enough
it
time.
quick. I've got some. All right.
The frame, the use of alkalines, aluminum, argon, aromatic. You know what? Nope.
Behold.
Resources, not what I want. Aid. Baguette, butter, cheese, grapes. Kefir, milk. I just need spices. Nobody has spices. There.
Fine. Not like I.
Spice. I think I only need one, but I'm gonna buy a few just in case. I'll buy a few more.
We're done here?
Yep, we're done here.
Yeah, great.
Sharks are too scared to take the key.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship.
You'll want to hook up with Estelle Vincent and Neon.
What are you doing here? Any details I should know about Estelle?
She considers herself the first lady of Neon. Lots of connections in that city. Holds court at a bar called Madame Savage's place. Luckily for us, she's also a Crimson Fleet captain. And the reason why we have permission to ply our trade in Neon. Estelle can get a little wild and has a bit of a mouth, but she gets the job done. Just follow her instructions, and you'll do fine.
The first lady? Yeah, typically that usually means like the president or mayor's wife. But in this case, it might just mean the literal first lady who was there, but I'm not sure. Any advice for working a job in Neon?
Yeah. Don't let the corruption that runs through the city entice you into doing anything stupid. There are too many opportunities for people like us that are just waiting to drag you down. Neon is full of all sorts of distractions. Bars, gangs, and most of all, Aurora. Stay away from that stuff. Get in, get out, and bring that conduction grid tech back to the key.
All right.
Hit me up if you got questions.
I'm wondering why you're here.
Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent.
Your most recent sleep cycle. So now what ship is this? Ah, okay. So when I played a little bit yesterday, they're still here. I managed to kill some of the ecliptics fast enough to take their ship. And so here I am in their ship. All their bodies are still here. I don't know if there's a way to get rid of them. But certain aspects of their ship are better than mine, so I figured I'd keep it.
Normalizing. Undocking complete.
I actually ended up capturing two ecliptic
Navigational feedback
ships,
checks out. We're in the right place.
but I sold one.
I've heard the technology in this station would make the FC surrender before we even started another war.
I don't know why he'd say that over the radio when I was trying to hail them. I was trying to hail them.
Greetings, Captain.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station.
Anything new to report?
Anything to report? It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You
Yes.
still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Yes. I'm a veteran. I never take the life of another soldier. Yeah.
Honor, loyalty, and valor are exactly the attributes we admire in a CISDEF operative.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Commander.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
The god has Jasmine Durand working on the comm spike. A cargo ship captain named Juan Dayu helped me get on the station. Will we be arresting her? What do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the comm spike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy.
Ah, yes.
And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the comm spike.
The god has Jasmine Durand working on the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Gerardine's construction grid in Neon is the key. Conduction
grid?
That's brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
What embarrassing mistake?
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Excuse me. Aren't you concerned the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
I hope that means we're getting a pay increase.
I'll see what I can do. You've certainly gone above and beyond the Call of Duty. All right.
Call of Duty, no, this is
That's all
Starfield.
for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
10,000 credits, all right.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find.
I have evidence for you.
Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database.
This initial recording is about the comm spike. Shows the UC's got some internal issues going on.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mast right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Any other fragments?
That's all I have.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more. Let me know if you need anything else.
Everything looks clear.
Beep. Why does she look like she lives off Botox? Who? Sarah, the other person? They've got Bethesda face. Excuse me.
I've heard the technology in the station would make the FC surrender before we even started.
Where everybody looks the same, like they have plastic faces.
It's tough not seeing any action, but securing a station like this is
Things were a little too loose. Siren of the Stars. I was on Taros for a tribute to my ancestors. I never felt more out of place.
Yeah, resting Bethesda plays. Exactly.
Thanks again for the talk. Until next time.
It's tough not seeing any action.
Let's see. Did we arrest anybody else? No. We already arrested him. No. Who's this? Oh, Larry.
Salutations. I assume you're here to commemorate my terrible misfortune?
I like the reverb on his voice. I assume you mean the fact that you incriminated yourself with the audio recording?
Ah, yes, the infamous evidence that you procured.
Why is my flashlight
Bravo,
on? Because it's dark in some places.
Allow me to congratulate you on your sleuthing skills.
I can't turn it off
That
in the middle of text.
recording was quite a find. I must admit that I was short-sighted when it came to Ms. Swift's ingenuity. I shall not make that same mistake twice.
Glad you find this amusing, buddy.
Oh, amused isn't the verbiage I'd choose to describe my frame of mind, but I'll acknowledge the observation. Well, as much as I detest being the bearer of bad news, I have to disclose that you're wasting your time. You see, this imprisonment is merely an insignificant hindrance. I don't foresee being incarcerated in perpetuity. In fact, I would wager that my legal team will have my release expedited within the month.
How will your legal team possibly get you out of this mess?
I only had the time to explain the wondrous loopholes of the UC's justice system. Do you honestly think that I'd embark on an endeavor with Miss Swift and Mr. Vera without a legal exit strategy at my disposal? I can assure you, I won't be imprisoned aboard the Vigilance for an inordinately extended period of time.
I doubt that very much.
Oh, I assure you, I'm speaking the truth. But there's no call for disappointment. Due to your actions, my tenure with Galbank has been terminated, and several million credits in fines are being levied against me. The day is yours, Agent. You should be proud.
Wowie. I'll appreciate the compliment.
You're quite welcome. Well, enough idle banter. I've taken up more than my share of your valuable time. Honestly, this interaction has been quite pleasurable. Do feel free to stop by and gloat at any time.
Okay.
Good day.
Sure you get bored in here. My flashlight was on because some of the things downstairs aren't lit. This one's not lit up. Nobody in there though. Then you look at this one. It's not lit up, but there's a dude in there. Oh, I'm sure he gets off to some weird shit, yeah.
Get this ship moving.
All right, off to Neon, I guess. I haven't been to Neon yet.
Nice. Clean set there.
I'm a space cop? I mean, kind of.
Jump complete.
I'm undercover for this mission.
Your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Do the old scan here. Water and benzene, really. Not all that much of it, is it?
Landing site looks clean. Let's sit it down.
It's raining. Neon first impressions. Well, it sure is big.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any terror storming through here.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Huh. Move, Sarah.
I'm just so screwed.
James,
Security's
Nero
got his
better
eye.
watch his back.
Okay. They teleported without me. And they're gone. So what's going on next?
Hey there.
Hey there.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should
The
pay
Volume
a visit,
2 hotel.
purely for exploratory purposes.
How's it going?
Jeez, I don't know if I can do this. Maybe I should just go back to my...
Yeah, they rode the elevator without me. Even though I'm in it. Sounds like having trouble with something.
You might say I'm having trouble enjoying the local customs. And what's the point of coming here if I'm gonna stay cooped up in my hotel? Believe it or not, I'm actually here for my bachelor party. My fiance wants me to be more adventurous, so I thought, what better place than Neon? But I thought the adventure would just happen by default. I didn't think I'd have to manufacture it on my own.
Anything specific you want to try? I assume you chose Neon for a reason. You're staying at the Volley Hotel. How do you like it?
I like that it's not a crate, and I haven't felt anything crawling on me when I sleep. So I feel like they do a good job keeping it clean.
What did your fiance say exactly?
Oh, it's just the offhand comment here and there. How I never take risks or don't like adventure. She hasn't said I'm boring, and I don't think I am. But looking at my past, I can't exactly prove that. This is my way of finding out.
Is there any specific reason any specific thing you want to try? I assume you chose Neon for a reason.
True, the city is known for Aurora, so I figured I should try that. But I
The
talked
super
to Dr.
drugs?
Manning about how it works, and now I'm skeptical. No, wait, not skeptical, terrified.
You aren't cut out for this. Head back to your hotel room and read a book. Maybe you should try something safer, like joining a gang.
Oh, you may have a point. Bullets might be fatal, but at least they aren't addictive. Although, do the Epsite gangs have good health coverage? I feel like that might be a deal breaker.
No, they don't.
This is exactly what my fiance was talking about. I hesitate too much, but I also don't want to dive right in. I think I want to start with something less damaging to my central nervous system. Supposedly, Madame Sauvage sells a drink called Velocity that's almost like a drug. There's also some local swill people swear by called Blend over at Legrand's Liquors. What do you think?
Why not both?
Are you trying to get me killed? That seems like a really bad idea. I'm trying to ease into this.
All right. Go for Blend.
Okay, then we'll go with Blend. I'm a bit worried what's in the mix. But that's exactly the kind of cowardice I'm trying to get over. I'll try that first. But not right away. I need to prepare myself for the ritual. But hey, next time you come back to Neon, do me a favor and check in on me.
Chicken on you?
Make sure I'm not dead.
You're here in Neon for your bachelor party. Where are your friends?
I've been asking my therapist the same question for years.
Oh no.
But he hasn't given me an answer I like yet.
So you're here alone?
Okay, bye.
Alrighty.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room? I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
What sort of luxury accommodations do you have?
We have finely appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password-locked door. So, you can rest easy at night.
It's Neon. There's always a catch.
Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
What do you mean by administrative influence?
Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all.
Excuse me, holy cow. That must have taken a miracle to arrange.
No miracle, just some good old-fashioned ingenuity. But that's a story for another time. So, can I book you a room for the night?
Do you get a lot of tenants?
To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayou and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks.
No. Well, let me in on that little secret about how you beat the system.
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand.
Alright, need a room.
I've got one with your name on it. How long are you planning on staying?
Oh, 2,000 a week.
Fantastic. That'll give you plenty of time to enjoy Neon. We have plenty of space available. Maybe after you've rented a room. Sorry. Remember, we always have plenty of amazing rooms at reasonable rates.
I don't know what room I'm supposed to be in. I guess not that one. Is this like a panel I can move? I have something to do with Neon, but not in the hotel. Carpet? Oh, it's linoleum, alright. No, it's not. Wait, is it? That looks like carpet to me. Carpet in the kitchen? Get out of here. Where the fuck are you going? It's making such a racket. Oh, I should have slept in the bed. Shit, wait. I think let me get the bonus experience. So whenever you sleep in a bed, you get like 10% extra experience for a half hour or something. You have to sleep for a certain amount of time, but...
Rest well, I hope.
Oh, you've awakened feeling well rested. I'll give you some bonus experience. Alright, I mean, I guess we can go do missions here.
This is no place for tourists. Believe me. Just looking out for you. Careful out there, buddy.
You're in the right place, baby.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
What? You think this stuff falls from the sky?
Look, I've bought Aurora on the street before, and I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astra Lounge. Now, this is the last time I'm gonna ask. Then I'm walking away. Do you want this stuff or not?
Fine, fine. I'll transfer the credits and you can leave it in the usual place.
Hey,
get away
I'm
from
busy.
me.
You want the good stuff? Try somewhere else.
Yes? I am zoned out of my mind right now.
Astra Lounge, Euphorica, blah blah blah. This place is where it's at.
Blasted out of my mind right now.
Love the vibe in this city.
New customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have two simple rules you need to know.
Bienvenue.
This is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon?
Oh, I love your accent. Where's it from?
Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no?
Understood. No trouble for me.
Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already.
I can personally vouch for my colleague here and make sure that he behaves.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
I mean, velocity, what's that?
It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation.
What if I was looking for information?
You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place.
Wouldn't mind seeing the menu.
Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Oh, she called me special. There's different colors of it. Blue, green, orange, red, violet, yellow. Oh, let's do blue. Just one, please. Can I purchase Aurora here?
Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astra Lounge from selling Aurora. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in their members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi, I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar and keep Neon security off my back.
How did you come up with Velocity?
On my home planet, we have beautiful beaches. And during certain times of the year, the ocean lights up in beautiful spectrums of color. Now, science will tell you that this is from tiny microscopic organisms that are emitting bioluminescent light. But I believe it's so much more. I think it's a dance, a celebration. It's nature's way of giving thanks to the sun for nourishment. It's breathtaking. That is the essence of Velocity. It's a toast to nature and all its splendid wonders. A sudden merger of humankind to the cosmos.
How'd you end up opening a bar on Neon?
Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret for now. It's safe if the identities of the involved parties remain anonymous. Let's just say I was owed a substantial debt, and the bar was how I got paid. And leave it at that.
Alrighty.
À tout à l'heure.
Yeah, a toothaloo to you too.
Hey there.
You didn't see anything. Catch my drift?
You looking to get zoned?
Yeah, bro. Zoned?
Yeah, you know, dusted, blazed, frosted, high. If you weren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want?
Looking for you.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Who said no one's taking you seriously?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
I need specifics.
Specifics, huh? Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
Look at my level, lady.
I've dealt with Benjamin Bayou in the past have been rather unpleasant, to say the least.
Bio? Who the heck is that?
Benjamin Bayou, Neon's esteemed mayor, or administrator, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's also the greediest bastard you'll ever meet. Got his fingers in everyone's business, and the muscle to back it up. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep my involvement off his radar. The last thing I need right now is an amateur like you getting me kicked off world.
Both need to do what we're told.
Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. Program us, point us in the right direction, and watch us go. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
What exactly is a power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Where's the underbelly?
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
Xenofresh. What kind of facility are we talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
The government never mentioned anything about a virus. What's going on with
That's
Saga?
because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
This high-speed wireless data collection siphon would make it the job a cinch.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
What do I need a security pass for?
You should be asking what won't you need it for. The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be all sorts of nasty security inside you're going to want to bypass.
Gotta be a catch.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou.
Ah.
Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Can you give me the lowdown on Euphorica?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora Lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
Anything I need to know about Ayumi Komiko?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
What's Brayson Bayou's story?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
I mean, anything useful about Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
I wouldn't compare them straight across, but there are some similarities. What's the conduction grid?
It's that hideous canopy over the center of the city that keeps the rich folks dry. Some folks around here call it the span. I think it's a massive eyesore, like some sort of a modern art piece gone haywire. You can't miss it. Just poke your head outside and look up.
Since he's been loaning them credits to keep it afloat.
Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
The mayor. People have no alternatives for receiving power?
Not a single one. In fact, there are no legal alternatives for anything in this godforsaken city. The only thing people can do is deal with the bullshit and try to get on with their miserable lives. But let's get back to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all its delicious profit?
The Ryujin Corporation.
Not even
Oh, no.
close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Grayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
Alright, goodbye.
Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
You good? Yeah?
Yo.
I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, Cyberpunk seems to have a more cohesive, like, cities and stuff. And has, like, lighting. Not that this doesn't have lighting, but, like, look, it's raining inside. Alright, there's no ceiling, so never mind.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Madame Slovasha's place. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just going somewhere.
Ooh, long way down.
Those batteries.
My boss says that if I buy enough of our merchandise, she'll give me a promotion. Coming right now.
Look at everything. Evidence to extort. I guess that's not here.
Be sure you never find yourself on techniques of ancient Earth. Geobanking is spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to... I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private pen house at the... top of the
I'm not sure which way I'm going.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
What's the conduction grid?
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, It's actually the main source of the city's power.
A tour would have been nice.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
Hmm. If you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
The conduction grid is Genodyne's only project?
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and backup generators, but nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Genodyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever, or worse.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Why do you care so much what happens to it?
I can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Genodyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them.
How did Brayson get the job in the first place?
Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayou clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
It sounds like you don't have much of a choice.
None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
You're worried about the company, and send the report to Administrator Bayou. What exactly does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the research and development division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his
He kind of looks like me.
And look at this from a business perspective.
Everybody looks like me, apparently. If you're worried about the company, send it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Can you tell me how it works?
The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power.
Why aren't there conduction grids in every major city?
That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced.
Where did Genodyne get its start?
Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success.
Mind if I ask you some questions about Ayumi Komiko?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Do you enjoy working under her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down. Hope to see you again soon.
I don't have the one. One of them has a bonus to persuasion. I keep getting it and losing it.
We aren't hiring at the moment. As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away.
Shit.
Thanks for taking the time to talk. It's nice to have visitors. As long as it does.
You suspect that she's involved in any illegal activity?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Just tell me I'll get out of your hair. Now we're getting somewhere.
Maybe we can work something out.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I haven't agreed to anything yet. Look, I don't know why you're pushing me to talk about Miss Komiko's private affairs, but I don't think it's appropriate to ask me about this right now.
No fair.
We're done talking about that. So, it was great.
I'm gonna reload. I want to pass that. This is my RPG. Have I tried F099? No. I don't know, my keyboard only has F1 to F12.
I'll be happy to answer any, as long as it doesn't get... Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
There must be some way we can both win here.
That's what I'm hoping.
See, info, nothing will connect back to you.
I hope I can trust you.
I know you'd help me if you could.
I hear you.
Which is the way both of us can walk away happy.
You may think so. Look, I don't...
Fuck that. I want to fucking do this, dude. Get out of here.
Thanks. Genodyne Industries, as long as it doesn't... Whoa.
I'm sure there's a way we can both walk away happy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Nobody will ever know you told me.
I mean, it might be okay.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so.
There's a way we can both walk away happy.
Maybe so. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
You're nervous about being involved? Why are you allowing me into her safe?
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. It was great speaking with you.
You need to go unlock it, or you do that remotely? I feel like giving your receptionist, I'm guessing, access to your safe remotely is probably a bad idea. Oh, hang on a second. Okay. Look at the PC. Yeah, it's a little. It looks like, you know, a Fisher Price computer.
If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
Okay.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
You have time to lay down? Not
The
to...
Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
How do I close the blinds? Sarah, please stop being a fucking moron. War of the Worlds, meeting with Bayou, evidence cornered, refined Kraken. Charity in a Godless Universe, Part 3. Ammo, meeting with Bayou, evidence.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just steal that.
You don't have to pretend, just don't fucking come in here when I'm in here. I locked you out for a reason. Let's see. Notifications. Security reminder. Your security software has expired. Please contact your provider for the latest updates. Automated update failed. Update available. Great. What a waste of a digipick.
Got a problem?
No. Thank you, sir. We're going to do a little bit more.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Welcome to the Astro Lounge.
What the fuck?
It's party time. Get zoned and have fun.
Get yourself a drink.
Just having fun.
What are these guys? It's the guys from the video I put in Discord.
Hey, you wanna dance? Take it easy.
I just made a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
That's what you said 2 drinks ago. Maybe.
All right, Sarah, have a good one.
Yeah, probably time to officially switch to water.
Gotta stay hydrated, right?
You said it. Plus, I have to meet up with my parents tomorrow. Got to look presentable.
Excuse me?
Pardon. Always overdoing it.
Move. Move.
This is amazing!
Is this what future music is? Just beep boops?
Get some Aurora and let loose. You try Aurora yet?
Come on, dance, go crazy.
Go crazy. Sarah, get down from there. Boone Morgan.
Here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
Wait, so is Aurora illegal or not?
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
Definitely here to try the Aurora.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's set you up. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
Purchasing a penthouse. Can I take a look at the menu?
Sure. Could I tempt you with some Aurora, perhaps?
Oh, that's a cool bottle. How do they I can't rotate it. How do they get the liquid up into this area without it like getting stuck or forming bubbles? Aurora. I had some of that anyway. Got rid of it. Crawler bisque. Ooh. Gazpacho. No, I know it's space. Grapes. Lounge special. Melon caviar. Orange. Sushi roll. No, I'm good, I think. Anything on the menu you recommend?
That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty.
Thirsty.
All right, well, I've got a couple of specialties of the house you might be interested in. First, there's our best seller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a commemorative bottle. But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you hungry as well?
Hungry.
Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip, a grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. It's delicious.
Chipped
Anything
potatoes.
there sound appetizing, or you looking for something else?
That's all.
Of course, of course.
The old chipped potatoes. Who created the music for this place?
Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19
Borealis,
years old, and yet
yeah.
she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it.
What can you tell me about Administrator Bayou?
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian.
I'd like some details on purchasing a penthouse.
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
235,000 credits? Oh boy. Tell me about the penthouse. What features does it offer?
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor.
Sorry, buddy.
Come back soon.
This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind.
This place is
Come on,
insane.
dance! Go crazy!
Welcome to the Astral Lounge.
You won't regret it.
Hi, having fun?
Booth 5. Oh, that's crazy. How am I hidden? I can see people down below.
Is there a type of weapon Pombatek won't make?
Booth 3. More of the salty melon balls. Computer. Scheduling. It wasn't booked by Redacted. Please see Boone Morgan for scheduling conflicts. Great. Another wasted digipic.
You check every entry. There might be some embedded data we could use to our advantage.
Yes? Well, out with it.
Oh, I didn't realize he was here. Alright, well, hang on. Like I was just a kick.
By all means, feel free to disturb me. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Sincere bio, does that mean you own this entire city?
I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question.
So you're in charge of Neon?
Not that it's any of your business, but yes. I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one.
How much is this recording proving your legal connection to Generdyne worth to you?
Wait. Is this... Are you actually attempting to blackmail me? Just a moment. Oh, I need to catch my breath. Whew, thank you. I needed a laugh like that. Let me tell you something. I've been threatened by people much worse than you could ever hope to be. I don't care if you have a video clip of me stabbing someone in the heart with 100 eyewitnesses. It's never going to stick. So go ahead and take your recording to the Rangers, the FC Council. Hell, put it on SSNN. Whatever happens, it's not going to affect me one bit. Yes, yes.
I'll load that back up. I have a feeling we can use that info, but telling him early may wreck it. I'm not sure. It's not time to confront him anyway. Staff only.
Hey there, what's up? Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs.
I was gonna offer you mine.
Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after we've been modding all night. It gets really annoying.
What's modding?
Programming the beats, turning the dials. Come on, stay with me here.
You should be flattered you have so many fans.
Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag.
I gotta be find it.
Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please.
Hey, thank you, Sleepy.
I thought I sensed a decent aura around you.
How are things going
when you
over there?
walked up.
What exactly do you have on your music slate?
Songs, lyrics, poems, all of my thoughts, basically. We're talking 3 years of stuff. It's not like I can just rewrite everything. Some of those moments of inspiration are long gone, out of my mind. That's why I write them down.
Why is the slate so important?
The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real.
If it keeps the music flowing, that'll be worth the effort.
Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay. Do you have any idea who might have taken your slate?
Well, most of the people who come through here are fans.
Amazing,
And
good.
they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut.
How'd you get started in the music business?
I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy.
So someone stole her music. Someone torrented her music. I did. I don't know how I feel about sweet Cheetos.
Oh man, I'm flying right now. So
Sweetos. Got him.
Daddy?
Haven't seen the age in a while.
Hella! This is Rosa!
Hey. You have room for one more on your crew?
I'm interested. How much will it cost me?
I'm not asking for much, just a reasonable share.
I don't think I should pay you that much.
Why is that?
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
Yeah, I hope so. Sounds fair.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right, pay him half. Sure, you're
Great.
hired.
I'm ready to go.
Ecliptic bayonet. Sure. Yeah, it just has outpost engineering. Oh god. Well. Yeah, it's weird.
Get underway.
Yes. If you're hiring, I could really use the work.
How much will it cost me? What's the area of expertise?
Ballistic weapon systems. I specialize in using those type of weapons to punch holes in your target's hull.
How much will it cost?
No more than the average crew person's salary.
Why
is that?
There must be a way we can both win.
I don't think so.
What? I understand. I don't mean to imply you're being unreasonable.
There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself
wow. Okay. I'll show you where it's at.
Yeah, I hope so.
It reminds me of a joke I did today. You only see things from my point of view?
I'm not an unreasonable person, you know.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Well, I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. You got yourself a deal. Thanks. Where are you sending me?
Where are you sending me? Another ballistics. Okay, good. Japan has like dessert cheese, like cheese with blueberry flavor or strawberry. So maybe that's why. Maybe cheese is expected to be sweet. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be happy crunching into a nice savory Cheeto to find out it's sweet. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it tastes fine, but if you're not expecting it, you know.
Hey, enjoy yourself.
Thanks, buddy. Why is everyone leaving? I do notice that they have different, like, grape over there isn't the same grape we have over here, like the flavoring.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act.
Back out into Neon. And over to Euphorica. Wait, what's my current goal? It is the right one, okay.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
Those chimeras really pack a punch.
Chimera.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Thank
I
you.
can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
How's Space Skyrim going? It's good. Shut up. I don't know about you, but that's I don't know. It seems like some people don't like it very much, and some people do like it very much. I just think it's all right. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not like. I don't think it's game of the year. I don't know what would be game of the year though. I guess probably Baldur's Gate from what I'm hearing, but I haven't played that one either. Can you tell me more about this members lounge?
Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration.
Can I purchase Aurora here? No.
Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
Any other perks come with access to the lounge?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items.
That's if I get it's okay. Yeah. I mean, my first Bethesda game was Fallout 3, I guess. Which I enjoyed. And then New Vegas, which some people say isn't really a Bethesda game, but, you know, was the next one. And then Skyrim, I believe, was for me, was the next one after that. And then Fallout 4. And they put a couple in between, too, didn't they? What else did they do? They didn't do, oh, shoot. What's that one where you're in, like, a sea town and you can, like, warp forward? I'm blanking on it.
Relax. Focus. Center yourself.
Let's see. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, they did Doom, so I played some of the Dooms. I did Wolfenstein as well. They did, yeah. No, they didn't do the one I'm thinking of. Oh, they did Deathloop. I didn't play that, but I think I watched Zop play some of that. I'm trying to think what the name of it is. Oh, Dishonored, and they did do it. They published it. They published it. That's why. Yeah, it was all the sea guys. What's going on, Mac? Yeah, no, I'm Dishonored. That's a sea town, isn't it? What's Chimera?
It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I'll pass on membership, thanks.
No problem. Let me know if you change your mind. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask.
I'm looking for Komiko. No, I'm looking for information on a stolen slate. Belongs to Borealis. I get you, Mac.
I'd be willing
How are you
to
guys
divulge
doing?
this information for the right price.
For Christ's sakes. Why should I pay?
When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free.
I don't know the information's good.
Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be. And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample.
Making pork chops and mashed potatoes, nice. I went to get a burrito today, and a guy at Chipotle was like, "Oh, you're wearing a Vinesaw shirt," and I was like, "Oh yeah, dude." And he made me like the biggest fucking burrito I think I've ever seen. I'm like bursting at the seams. It was a huge fucking burrito. I think it weighed like 3 pounds or 4 pounds. It was heavy. Holy shit. But, you know, that's my only meal for the day because it was so big. Here you go. Here's the
Thank
credits.
you for
Damn
your
it.
business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's.
Madame Sauvage.
He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me.
Yeah, okay. Looking for Ayumi Komiko.
You people should leave her alone.
Oh my
What
God.
do you want with her?
I have some documents for her to sign. I'm an old friend. We go way back.
No way. You're going to have to try better than that. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay?
Seems like I was famous to him. I don't know. He didn't know why it was me.
Really pissed off and
He just
have
knew
you
I was wearing a
thrown into the
Vinesaw
street.
shirt.
No, really. I'd like to see you try.
I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out.
Who was this guy?
You know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want
It's like
to
in
talk
GTA
to
when
her,
when your
can
friends
find
can
her
walk
in
into a
Lunda's
shop.
lounge. Of course, access to the
I don't know
lounge is
what
going to
lounge.
cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
Yeah, but I don't think the guy knew that I was me. I think I'm just a random person wearing a Vinesaw shirt. You know what I mean?
Not only will you be able to... The bartender down there... Whatever you wish. Certainly. Now you do understand that the fee is for unlimited use and that it's non-refundable.
Yeah.
Whatever you wish.
Oh, I don't have enough money.
Now sit back, relax. If you're planning on using... He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at
What was the
Madame
story I
Savage's.
missed?
He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't
The guy at
surprise me
Chipotle
if that
saw I was wearing a
admiration
Vinesaw
extended to her
shirt and recognized it was
For
Vinesaw's.
fans like him,
That's it. They made me a huge
trinkets
burrito.
mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust. May all your journeys be safe.
You good?
I like coming here.
He's just like, oh, a Vinesaw shirt, you know. Nothing crazy, but Mac was talking about making mashed potatoes and pork chops, and it's like, oh, I had so much burrito because it was giant.
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for chasm
Oh, it's the chunk store.
Welcome to Chunks.
Cheesesteak.
Here's your chunks.
Grilled cheese. Grilled chicken. Chocolate chunks. Poached egg. Red cheesecake. Pumpkin pie. Mongolian beef. Baked potato. Cosmic red apple. With chunks. Whoa, okay. Don't open up and I'm about to jump onto you and you're on the edge of a giant cliff. Oh, is it just water down there?
You some kind of an acrobat.
Okay, some things aren't solid. John Vinesall. No, he didn't recognize me. I wonder what happens if you actually decide to come down here. Well, I guess I did actually decide to come down here, but... Is that like a pipe to get out of here? Inclement weather outfit. Is it a chunk of copper? Spacesuit. It is. It's literally just an elevator out. Okay.
Clover over at Kelp Corp. She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying
What
to
is
help
it?
someone.
Kelp
Something.
orb like SpongeBob.
Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters.
So pull them down. All right, leave it alone.
Thank you for understanding.
Who does that go to?
Oh, it smells horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
This is back to my ship.
네, 그러세요.
What?
What I don't sell ends up in trawl.
Where's strong? No. It's not that kind of game.
Plenty of
Love the
space
vibe
in the
of this
members
place.
lounge. Certainly. Now, not only will you, the bartender, whatever.
Alright, I
you
guess I don't have
wish.
enough money to do this.
Enjoy your drinks.
What's the point of the game? I mean, it's a space adventure. What if it's the way to get to it on the roof? There's a platform out here, but is there a lounge? No. Oh, I guess I could have taken the elevator up here too. Good. Wait, it's not an elevator, it's a hallway. Move, Sarah. God. Just wait a couple months, all the mods will come out and add it, don't worry. I'm gonna finish it by then, but if that's your desire, I'm sure you can figure out how to install it. Alright, I need to make some money. I need to buy access to that rooftop lounge because there's no alternate way in. Looks like. Synthetic turkey meat. Yum. Let me do this side quest then. Maybe I'll get some money out of this. The hell are these? Explosive weights? Madame. Sauvages. What's going on, Nintendo? How you doing?
This song's got...
Can I intimidate him into giving it back?
So zoned. Mate, I love her music so much.
How'd that go? Not sure I follow, buddy.
I'm talking about Borealis, mate. I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need
Bloody
some more
mood.
Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone.
Came out okay. You need to practice a bit. Yeah, I hear that it's like, I guess you can get it in different consistencies, and so it can have different amounts of moisture. Is that how it works? Why is Joe Dirt Gorilla's Murdoch? You ever hear the podcast? What's it called? Yes, Yes, No? Or the segment is called Yes, Yes, No? I think. It's where they tell an old person a tweet. And they have to figure out what it means. And it's shit like that. Why is Joe Dirk Gorilla's Murdoch? And the guy's like old, so he doesn't know what any of the words mean. That's what I feel like. The difference in firmness has to do with the fat ratio. Gotcha.
You were saying?
I know Joe Dirt is a TV show, a movie. Gorillas are obviously the primates of the jungle. And Murdoch, I think of, isn't that somebody from a police show? I don't know. We're able to help you out with the Aurora. No, it sounds like you're a big fan of Borealis.
Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the astral
I'm not
lounge.
cool.
I can't stand being away from that place.
All right.
And but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly.
Borealis needs her slate back. I was told you have it.
Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it.
How could you steal from your idol?
I didn't steal anything.
Oh.
Borealis always says
Oh.
the music belongs to
What was
her
that?
fans. So I just took what was mine.
How dare I not understand niche references, yeah. It's alright. No, that's not how it works, buddy.
I don't know. I think it is. I'm not giving up this slate.
I'll trade you Aurora for it. I don't think I have any.
Well, if you bloody had any, maybe
Yeah.
we could talk.
I don't want to buy it.
Why
Persuade.
would I part with the one thing that connects me to her?
As a super fan, you should do what's best for Borealis.
Yeah, I do want what's best for her.
She'll resent you if you keep the slate.
That's fine.
What?
I'll still support her though.
She'll be grateful if you return it.
Right.
No.
She don't even know who I am. I'm keeping the slate.
David
Me and
Spade.
Borealis. We got a
Oh,
connection.
Murdoch from Gorillas.
I'm not letting you mess with that.
I don't know what you think you heard.
If I want
but maybe
chill
you should get your hearing
I
checked.
head over to Euphorica. Mate, there's no way in this slate. Sure.
Oh. How much does Aurora cost? It's too bad I promised to do this without killing anybody. Madame. Sauvages. Where are the other clubs?
I'm not sure if the
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly.
Are these like bedrooms you can rent? Is this what the rooms are like in Japan? Little hole in the wall. I know that meme. I don't watch The Simpsons, but I do know what that meme is. See, now I could be cool again. Do you think every room in Japan is a hole in the wall? No, but there are definitely places that they're just like a bed and that's it. I've definitely seen pictures of that. Pod hostels? Maybe. I don't know. I've never been over there. Oh, man. After band on Tuesday, a couple of us go out to dinner afterward. And one of the people there is a very picky eater. And she was going on and on about all the things that they were serving in Japan that she didn't like. And I was just like sitting there like, those all sound great. That sounds like exactly what I would go to Japan for.
Bad part of town, buddy.
And she's like, oh, I didn't like it.
Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
The disciples? Who are the disciples?
A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
Appreciate the warning.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers
Crate rats? Wait.
with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
Be kind of hard. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, right? I better check these guys out.
You find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, a chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life.
How much of a donation are you
disciples
looking
in
for?
them. Have a heart.
I knew you had an angle, not this time.
Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
What do you mean dislike that? Sarah, I don't see you putting up any money.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise?
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
How's it going?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah? What? Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving?
I'm not sure to answer that.
Yeah? Well, then let me spell it out for you. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on.
You don't seem to be afraid of getting caught. Liberated goods are my specific area of
Now
interest.
that's what I'm talking about.
Well, it's fuck.
We both want to make some money, so what let me?
Let's do some business.
Yes, let's.
I just want to sell my shit, Sarah. I don't actually have any illegal weapons here. Or illegal... Well, I guess I stole this, but you know what I mean. That does so much better damage. Oh no, it does so much worse damage. I put my stolen cheese in the machine. What a sentence. Survey data, huh? Let me sell Frankenstein 2 copies of Moby Dick.
If you find anything else, make sure you bring it to me.
Yeah, alright, buddy. I gotta find that club. I don't even know where it went.
You didn't hear this from me.
Here it is.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space. Got separated from
Gotta buy, was it some skooma? No.
Okay. Feel like getting zoned? I got what you need. You can look, but we both...
Oh, 722. Okay. That's not as much as I thought it would.
Hope to see you again.
Get some Aurora.
It'd be cool if they were able to keep the bass kicking throughout the transition, you know? Right now, like, the bass stops kicking and then it loads and it starts up again. Alright, let's go trade this little pain in the butt.
It's a bad place for tourists these days.
I don't know what you think you heard, but maybe you should get your hearing checked.
Have you been a good song, mate? There's no way. This slate.
Here's the Aurora.
Bloody hell, is it that obvious? Damn ears have been ringing so loud I can't even hear the beat anymore. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Alright, buddy.
I really need to stop
If you want to come outside, I could beat the piss out of your brain for you for free.
Ever wonder how the criminal...
Alright, let's go turn in the slate. We'll finish this mission here.
Feeling the music?
No, talk to her. She's like interacting with this, so I can't talk. There we
Enjoying the
go.
music at the lounge.
I found your slate. It turns out a fan picked it up.
A fan? Really? Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time.
Sounds tough. Sorry I have to deal with that.
Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful.
He talks like Bajork.
Sometimes
Yeah.
people just confuse
Bajork.
the two. But sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me.
38,000 credits. 38,800 credits. Speaking of Bjorken, I was walking around at work, and out from one of the lecture halls, I hear like a screeching sound, and I look in, and it's the History of Rock class playing a Yoko Ono track. I was like, oh boy, glad I'm not in there. Oh god. Is the music slate return still in good shape?
Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. It would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it. See you on the flip.
So how much money do I have now? 11,000. I don't know how much it costs to go into that VIP lounge she was talking about. I don't really want to sell more guns.
This place is insane.
Dude, please. Please. How are the dancing animations you want to see? I'll show you the best dressed dancers in the place. Hang on. These three guys right here.
It's party time. Get zoned and have fun.
Go and get yourself a drink. It's time to party.
Having fun?
Come on, dance. Go crazy.
Everyone else is just dancing like this.
Nothing like some Aurora to take the edge off. You try Aurora yet? You won't regret it. It's party time. Get zoned and have fun.
Welcome to the Astro Lounge. Having fun?
Hey there.
Yeah. They couldn't get mocaps? Those might have been mocaps that they did for Fallout 3 back in the day, and they just recycled them. Who knows?
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work.
Why they feel recycled? Probably because of the same ones from Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Fallout 76. Like, I bet you it's all the same thing. Yeah. They're a little worn out at this point, but you know.
Those chimeras really pack a punch.
Here for a drink? A chimera. Certainly. Now you do understand.
5,000 credits. Oof.
Please let us know. Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
It's the same engine? I mean, yeah, I think it's just a modified version.
Pardon?
Energy weapon specialist.
I like coming here. It is me
Outpost
forget
engineering
everything else
specialist. Syndicate. Syndicate. Ayumi Komiko, who we're looking for.
If you require any Aurora to enhance your experience, you let me know. Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I welcome you to our members' lounge.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
I thought you weren't allowed to sell that. I thought Micah told me Aurora can only be bought at the Astral Lounge.
Yes. Well, due to the extreme exclusivity of the members' lounge, we like to keep the fact that we offer Aurora confidential. You can rest assured that purchasing Aurora from this establishment is not only safe, it's completely legal.
Nothing for me right now,
Of
thank you.
course, no purchases are required. You're more than welcome to simply relax, absorb the energy, and center yourself. We also offer an assortment of beverages, so feel free to browse our selection anytime.
Can you tell me anything about Ayumi Komiko?
Miss Komiko is a dangerous person who's involved herself in illicit activities and associates with known criminals. She's clearly using Micah for her own nefarious purposes. Nothing would make me feel more relieved than their relationship coming to an end.
How much do you know about Komiko and Micah's relationship?
They met about a year ago when Miss Komiko visited Euphorica to purchase some Aurora.
Yeah, there's a lot of
At first, they seemed
old
very
faces.
happy together.
Or
But recently, Miss
the
Komiko's
same
become
uncanny
more
valley.
abrasive, and the two have been a bit distant from one another. Micah thinks they're in love, but I'm concerned that she's becoming a pawn in Miss Komiko's criminal activities. I can't bear to see Micah's heart be led astray. I trust one day she'll find a woman who will give her the love and respect that she deserves.
There's also sweet rolls in this game, which, you know, while not facial animations from 30 years ago, is a reference to other Bethesda games as well. How do you know Komiko is involved in illicit activities?
It doesn't take a genius to deduce that there's some sort of illegal activity going on involving Miss Komiko and Benjamin Bayou. They've met down here in the members' lounge on more than one occasion, and frankly, they don't even attempt to be discreet about their discussions.
Where's the
I
knee
overheard
joke?
them
Yeah.
arguing about electrical components, delivery dates, and huge amounts of credits being split between them.
With any luck, you'll be rid of Komiko very soon.
Oh my goodness! I trust I haven't convinced you to kill her? That's not what I meant at all.
That's not what I meant. I wouldn't be
What I
upset.
want is for her to
But
be out
that's
of
not what I
Micah's
meant.
life, presumably by getting as far away from Neon as possible.
Contusions cured. Thank you. How'd you end up here, Q?
Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. I prefer my private life remain my own. No offense intended.
I can respect that.
Thank you. Let me know if I can help in any other way.
They do run up to you if you do
You're
something like
welcome to
that.
sit back,
They don't say
relax,
stop you violate the
and
law,
enjoy your
but
timing.
here.
You know that doesn't belong to you, right?
Usually a guard will run. Oh, they're all running away scared. Usually it's because we're in a private area. There's none nearby. But if we go outside, someone will start running up to us.
You good?
No, they all forget. I promise they do. Here. I gotta find an outdoor store.
You're making things harder for yourself.
Neon security, get back here.
Yeah.
Stop running if you know what's good for you. Don't be
Freeze! Neon security.
They make you give the items. You know, give up. You can tell them they won't take you
Always
alive.
get the dumb ones.
Not the same as what do you call it, but
You're on your own.
but don't need to do that. 56, 57, 56. Let's see if that's the right one. No. Is that? Ah, yes.
You violated the law.
A
Pay the court
classic.
a fine or serve your sentence.
You're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want?
You work for Generdyne, don't you? Right.
Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else?
I'll need a way into the Generdyne power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Help me, or this evidence of your scheme with Bayou ends up on SSNN.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though, once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Great, thanks. There's something personal going on between you and Benjamin Bayou?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could
We're nice.
to take what was rightfully
Just
mine.
blackmail.
If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
Have I seen this one? I don't know. Let's see. I have seen this one. He plows into the chairs. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too. What happened to previous CEO?
What do you think happened? Bayou started sticking his nose into Generdyne's business, all but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived. Need I say more?
You seem like an unlikely pair.
No, we're polar opposites, but we share a unique bond. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
Guess there's not much love for how things are progressing at Generdyne.
If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother, so I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
What exactly do you do for Genodyne?
What is this? A job interview? I'm the COO of the company, second to the top, right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Genodyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate.
Why does he hide the fact that he's the CEO?
Keeps him off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless, or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear. If you get caught in Genodyne, that's on you. Good luck.
Take it easy.
Why are the bathrooms locked as well? I mean, I have the key, but...
Yeah?
No. Alright, let's go break into that, into Genodyne and get the piece we need.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
Oh, big fish. Employees only. I thought it was like a museum. It's an actual like cargo ship.
Beat it. You can't be here.
They're actually using like boats to fish. Oh, okay. Good old 2D textures on a round ball. Oh, it's a ship taking off. What the hell is that noise? I mean, what happens if we just walk in the front? Inaccessible. Like how the hello. How the floor cleaning robots play a song. That's pretty nice.
Hello. Can I assist you with something?
This is a door to outside. I thought it was a door to one of the closets. Alright, Sarah. You stay here.
Right here. You've got something for me? Goodbye.
Oh, hello. Ground crew pack.
Am I hearing things?
How did it know I'm here? I'm behind the vent and I'm invisible. It's going on blast dome. It's like I'm invisible and I'm behind a vent. Go away. Leave me alone. Oh. I'm not wearing my invisible... No, I am. Why isn't it kicking in? Oh, it's not kicking in on my gun for some reason. There we go.
A quick game. Last time you said that, we didn't stop playing for a full cycle. Had to call in sick to work, remember? Alright. 6 hour stops. That's if the dice go your way and everyone survives the adventure.
Not where I'm supposed to be, apparently. Wait, there's 2 map markers. Oh. I fucking absolutely hate. This is always on whenever you leave your partner somewhere. I left them there for a reason. I don't need a map marker to remember where they are. I have like no points in sneaking, so it's very hard to get anywhere. Fucking hell. Who can see me in here? Oh, this robot can see me. I like how all the textures kick in one after another. It makes the pipes look all wonky for a minute. Where am I even going? Down. I appeared to be in the wrong area. Experiment Report EXP GDY072-002. Technician L. Wanyan, Gensec Level 2. My second attempt to adapt the conduction grid technology to a spaceship's shield array has failed. There are two main issues. First, the experimental grid draws power from the reactor, which is the opposite of what we want. For this to be a success, the grid needs to become a fully self-sustaining when exposed to EM damage. Second, the insulating circuits that were utilized in Neon's grid are far too bulky to install in a shipborne module. My only choice at this point is to deal with the issues one at a time, as my resources down here are quite limited, and Chief Technician Bayou's advice continues to prove worthless. Experiment Report EXP GDY072-06. After months of trial and error, I've discovered an alloy that might provide the perfect balance of conductivity and insulation that's required for the experiment to succeed. The problem is that the alloy consists of rare metals that we don't have on hand. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough, but Chief Technician Bayou insists he has better ideas in the works and refuses to pay for the raw materials that I need. I don't understand how he can be so blind. Does he want this company to fail? Experiment 011. After halting the insulation solution, I've turned my attention to the power drain issue. Using the lab's EM emitter, I have subjected GDY072's grid to a wide array of impact simulations. From my observations, the grid remains self-sustaining for a short period of time, but reaches a fall-off point where it needs to draw power from the ship's reactor. Interestingly, this mysterious fall-off point seems to coincide with a temperature spike in the lateral array. Since the array we set up in the lab simulation is outdated, I've put in a request to purchase a new one from Strout Eklund. It's my hope that an updated array will not suffer the same issue. Experiment Report 020. This is the last entry for GDY072 grid. I've hit a solid wall in the experiment and can't progress beyond this point. My knowledge of astronautics and ship systems is decent, but for the experiment to be a success, we need people with a high degree of expertise in those fields. Every request I make to that extent has been denied or ignored. I'm therefore terminating this experiment until another technician wishes to take over or Chief Technician Bayou resigns, and we get somebody who actually knows what they're doing in this place. Good info. Can I just slip through here? Ooh. No, I gotta go down even more. Is this where I came in? I think it is. Yeah. Oh, how they see me? I'm gonna reload, but I want to find out where I have to go.
I can't do this.
That's the lobby. There is no way down there, is there? Where is it trying to send me? Paradigm's power core. Down here, alright. It's like, there's no way down.
My sensors are picking up suspicious activity.
That was not. Far enough back. Oh, good. We're back here.
Hey. Huh. Guess it was nothing.
Guess it was nothing. I do have weapons with suppressors, however. I promised the group that I'm doing this, one of the groups that I'm doing this for, that I wouldn't kill anybody.
Well, there's nothing here now.
No, I'm not over encumbered. It's just that if I move fast, my chameleon turns off. Like that. And the chameleon helps a whole lot.
Get a visit from Genodyne's CEO.
Ah, yes. The clipping gas canister.
Beginning combat protocol. System failure.
It didn't alert anybody. Does a robot count as killing somebody? I don't know if a robot counts as killing somebody. I'm gonna reload. I don't think it does, but like, does software count as a soul? Like, yeah, I guess not, but at the same time, like,
My sensors are picking up suspicious activity.
oh, not long enough. At the same time, there was a robot that seemed sentient in our party at one point. Not Vasco, the other guy. I don't know. I don't want to presume. I don't want to assume they're soulless or fullness, you know. Must have been the wind.
Must be imagining things.
All right, well, we know not to go too close to that guy now. It's like very inconsistent on when the cover breaks.
So, you up for a quick game?
Is this robot gonna... All right. So I can't open that. People on those computers over there. I wonder.
This is hopeless! Come out! Nice
Ah, she saw me. I was wondering if I could, like, just shoot the wall if they'd go over to it or away from it or what, but I need like the little rock like in Metal Gear Solid 5 where you just toss a stick or something. That little fucker. Another quick save here. Did this become... Yeah, why does this keep becoming a fucking target? Or an active quest? No more. Door open. That mannequin's naked. Black market antiques, huh? Oh man, how much farther is this? 48 units more. How am I supposed to get past this? They don't hear the vents being super loud. Oh, they heard that. They heard me toss the cat around. Toy cat. He's looking right in here. No, what? How did he fucking see me? I've got invisibility. And I wasn't moving. And there was a grate in the way.
End of the line.
I thought it was the wall or something. Oh, I meant to be done like a while ago. Anything hilarious happening? No, it's a little Bethesda sneak jank going on, but you know, nothing too crazy. They don't hear me running around in here like this, but they hear me if I pick up this stuffed cat and bang it against the ground. Oh. How am I supposed to do this now? I kind of agreed not to kill anybody. I guess he heard that.
I think I might be a little tired. Come on!
I need to save once I get into this fucking stupid vent.
What was that? I gotta relax. I'm getting all worked up over nothing.
Did I break his cycle? Is he gonna move or is he not gonna move? I don't think I can pass him if he's not gonna move.
What? Nothing there. What? There you are.
I know it's passable because I've done it like 2 or 3 times already, but wait, why was there an autosave there? That makes no sense. Yeah, Bethesda. That's the explanation for everything. Wait, what was he doing? gonna walk right into me.
What the? You're mine. Damn it. You won't get away. Hear me?
Can I just run and grab the power core? I don't necessarily need to do this in stealth. They expect me to do all that in stealth too? Boy. Yeah. That is true. I don't need to just not kill anybody. Conduction grid description. The conduction grid is an electromagnetic absorption system utilizing the shroud suspended above Neon as a lightning conduction array. They have tasers? There is something similar to tasers. However, the one I have makes noise, so it like makes a gunshot equivalent noise. So yes, I can. It's like electromagnetic blasts, and you can like stun people. It's non-lethal, but people hear the one I have. I gotta get a silenced one. When a lightning discharge is created between the array and the troposphere, the energy is dispersed evenly across the system's receptors. It is then transported via conductive conduits into our processing facility, where it passes through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers. This ensures that the incoming energy is equalized from its original positive and negative state. Once the energy is cleaned, it gets stored in power storage cells located in the power core of the facility. Current power core stats. 1, 2, 3, 4 green maximum capacity, 5 yellow active, 6 orange active. Download conduction grid plans. Plans downloaded. Warning, conduction grid plans are highly classified. As a safety precaution, they are encoded with 512-bit hollow matrix encryption. If decryption is required, please obtain a cipher from Chief Technician Bryson Bayou in our section. Oh no. Are they able to follow me down here? An unfortunate situation.
Currently posted to Genedine's R&D laboratory. Personal notation. I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayou. Though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent, I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Brayson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayou, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can gather, he was placed in his current position against his own better judgment and asked to do the impossible. It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
Oh, the robot. The robots like see you, but don't trip anything. Unless maybe you get too close, you stay too close. I'm not sure really. Oh yeah, free tofu. So what is it now that we're doing? Locate, yeah, I gotta convince him to give me the code, I guess. Let me do a save right here. Guard and robot over there, and a bench scientist. How do they expect me to do this?
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt.
Give me the cipher first, and I'll consider if anyone's gonna get hurt.
Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side.
I don't know. He's running away and getting warped back.
You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got.
Oh my god. It's a Bethesda game. I agree. He deserves everything coming to
I
him.
think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back.
Oh, there he is.
It's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
Giving me the cipher is a great way to get back at your brother.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Right,
feels good to be in control for a change.
This decryption routine. Decryption complete. Upload subsystem data input. I don't know what I inputted, but I'm not gonna bother reading his messages. All right, let's get out of here. Classic Bethesda moment. Oh, that's where that door ends up. All right. Into the lounge again. All right, we're going to confront the brother.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss.
I wish I had saved before I came in
It's
here.
obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Genodyne's systems.
If you know why I'm here, then you know what's at stake.
All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Cutting a deal with the fleet will be cheaper than paying to remove the virus.
Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business.
You just terrorize anyone who disagrees with you.
Yes. I suppose I have become somewhat of a legend in the Freestar Collective. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
It was your brother.
Brayson? Interesting. And here I thought my dear brother was simply a coward. Perhaps I've misjudged Brayson. No matter. I'll deal with him soon enough. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
Alright, well, the brother was a good, fallback. What do you call fallback? Scapegoat. Where's the exit? Oh, don't pull the gun out. I hit the camera lens that I have on my desk here, and it hit my right trigger, which is aim.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder.
Another version of you. Crime rating of only 16%. Your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out.
Back off.
Yeah, I heard Epic laid off, what, like 16% of their devs? Also, yeah, the whole acquisition of Fall Guys was a bad idea in the first place. And now they fired all the people? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, the fiscal day ends in 2 days. The fiscal year, excuse me. Yep.
I hope the market stabilizes.
I don't know. You still have people who are like defending Epic and anything they do, and it's just like they've proven over and over and over again that they're like a really shitty company. You know what I mean? Yeah, I heard that too.
This place is like my second home.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but like, it's just dumb. Like, I paid full price for Fall Guys, and now I can't play it without installing, stupid the fucking Epic launcher. It's insane. Why do I have to install Steam to install the Epic launcher to play a game that I bought on Steam? Like, and I tried to get a refund for it. I tried to get a refund for Rocket League too, and Steam wouldn't do it.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astro Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless.
I don't know. It just makes me angry. It just makes me angry that they're like, oh, we're busting the monopoly by creating a monopoly by just paying ass over fist to developers to only release on Epic. The same thing's happening with Meta. I Expected to Die 3 hit Steam today. You know how long ago it came out on Meta? It was like 2 months ago or something. I've been waiting to play it forever. I handle the situation.
So I've heard. Throwing Brayson under the bus like that. Ouch.
I think I'm done here.
Well, I'm glad someone's happy. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone.
Oh, I fucked up.
Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Who do you owe money to? Yeah. Steam is a monopoly. Steam is so big, not from bribery, but from being good. Exactly. Steam doesn't require you to only release on their platform. Steam doesn't cut exclusivity deals with people usually, unless they're using some of like Steam's IP. You know, like if you're making Left 4 Dead 2 expansion or some bullshit. But like, all they have to do is list the game on Steam, and they can list it on Epic. They can list it on both. There's no monopoly.
Hello.
There's nothing keeping people from doing that. But Epic specifically pays to keep it off of Steam. And you can see that in a bunch of releases they did where it came out in the Epic Store and on the Microsoft launcher and on Xbox and on PS5 and on the Switch, but not Steam. And on like good old games. Like every platform but Steam. They're literally paying people not to put the games on Steam. And people are still like, oh, but they're good. Like, no. No, they're literally exactly. They're telling you one thing. And they're telling you to look over there and then slapping you in the back of the head. Like,
Well, a business partner of mine named Nix was the author of the virus. Don't know if you know him or not. Then there's the folks I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko, a few of the guards at Generdyne. Like I said, it was a huge job. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my sources because that puts you on their radar as well. But hey, you asked.
let me cut you in.
That's exactly what I had in mind. I guess you aren't such a rook after all.
How much
How
is it gonna be?
much are you willing to part with?
All right.
This is perfect. It will definitely help. Thank you.
Doesn't matter.
All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
All right. Do you believe Crix's legacy really exists?
Now, how did I know you were going to ask me that? Honestly, doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is going to make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not going to jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side. He's got it.
And then on top of that, there's things like the Ghostbusters video game, right? They bought the rights to it, made a shitty remaster which didn't work and didn't look good, and now I like either I don't own a copy of it anymore or like something's up with it. You fucking search for Ghostbusters on Steam, right? Oops. Wrong display.
I mean, I know I'm gorgeous, but you don't
And
have
it's
to
not
stand
here.
there and stare.
It's not in the store anymore. You go in your library. Ghostbusters video game is still here. So it's like delisted from the stores. I don't know. It's something wonky happened. I remember trying to do this. Like you couldn't launch it properly or some bullshit. I don't know what it was. It was so annoying. All right, have a good night, Rachel. What's next for you, Estelle?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning.
Did Benjamin Bayou completely ruin your plans to use the virus?
Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Generdyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time.
So then why did I pay you? All right, never mind.
Tell Neva she still owes me a drink for our poker game.
These are worth 380 each? Oh my god. You can leave so I can steal everything out of here, please. She keeps detecting me and then undetecting me.
What a city, am I right?
Actually, probably not worth stealing all those wines. Alright. I need to find the trade committee thing. Because I have a bunch of contraband I need to sell before I fly away. And then I'm going to be done for today. I don't know. The whole Epic thing boggles me how they can say one thing and then turn around and just do the opposite. Like, yeah, we're tired of the exclusivity, blah, blah, blah. You can only play the game here because we paid so much money for it. Like, what? Why? Who does that help? That helps nobody but your pockets. And then how many games have fucking, like, almost flopped in the first year because it's not on Steam? Or then you get shit like, don't fall off the edge. Then you get shit like Payday 3, which isn't using Epic's. I think they're using Epic's matchmaking servers for 2, and then a service that's similar for 3 or some bullshit. I don't know, but like, look how bad that's doing with matchmaking. What the fuck? Where'd you? What? Where were you?
Inside's a bad place.
I don't know. It just makes me mad. And then, like, you pointed all these examples, and some people are still like, "Oh, who cares? It's another launcher." It's like, that's not the point. It's not the point that it's another launcher.
Better not be a waste. Then here I thought you were just wasting my time.
It's not. It doesn't work that way. I definitely stole some items that were illegal, but I don't see them. Did I reload and not? I guess I must have reloaded and not taken anything. Weird. I could have sworn that I had. Oh, that's the buy. Son of a bitch. How many times am I going to do this? I'm going to be in buy. And fucking accidentally try and buy stuff. Don't remember picking up a combat knife, but okay. Anti-personnel breach.
Here. Time to move on.
Alright, I'm safe here. Polaroid's still selling instant photo cameras. It's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, Smarter Every Day did a whole series about how films made in Kodak's Kodak or Canon? No, Kodak's facility up in upstate New York. It's a good thing to watch. 3 or 4 episodes worth if you're interested in that. But I'm gonna be done. Nice 5-hour stream. Didn't expect to stream that long. I was thinking of doing like 2.5 hours, but yeah. I've been enjoying doing the quests. They've been pretty good. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe with more of this, maybe with something else. I don't know. We'll see. I usually don't decide until I'm about to go live, so All right, you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you later. Bye.
Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.